This is Bizzong, the special VIP Patreon edition, where each month we spotlight the best Bizarro books I've got in my collection for you, contributors to the Project Entertainment Network Patreon page for just $1 a month. And more, you get this value-added content. Like this month, the month of May, I'm going to spotlight, I got 2 books for you this month to spotlight from a Bizarro writer who's really near and dear to my heart. I've been interacting with him since just about the time I got into Bizarro, way back in around 2012-ish. He is the former co-owner of the Rooster Republic Press, and I've been a fan of Rooster Republic almost as soon as I got into Bizarro. And he's put out great work, and he kind of wrote sort of quietly during the time that he was the owner of Rooster Republic, co-owner of Rooster Republic Press. His work was always in their anthologies and stuff, and he was trying to do some side stuff. But it wasn't really until he stepped away from Rooster Republic and kind of stepped away from the whole scene to reinvent himself and got himself back out there that he's really spotlighted his work. And just recently, I've noticed, like, he's always a guy who has never had a Facebook or Twitter presence, but so he was always elusive, although I had some email contact with him, and he's always been supportive of my stuff. And recently he's reached out to me and wanted to get some of his work into my hands, check out and everything. And he's been, what I've noticed is he's a huge presence on Goodreads. If you're into Goodreads, and you should be into Goodreads, if you're into Goodreads, look up Arthur Graham, because Arthur Graham is extremely active on Goodreads. He's making Goodreads work for him. He's rebuilding a readership and building a giant fan base through Goodreads. He's a lesson to learn. We just recently, a few months back, interviewed him on the Bizzong podcast, so you should go check that out too. But this month, I want to spotlight Arthur Graham's books, because he is a great Bizarro voice for the genre. First thing I have to point out to you is Tanuki Tango Overdrive. Check this out, Tanuki Tango Overdrive. This book is a good time. So much fun. This is the type of Bizarro I like to read. It's just balls to the wall fun. Tanuki Tango Overdrive is the story. See right here, Tanuki. You think, like, that looks like a drunken raccoon. What you find out reading Tanuki Tango Overdrive is that a tanuki is like a Japanese raccoon. Like, it's a real animal. Japanese raccoon. And of course, Arthur Graham bizarres it up, makes him a sentient, drunken mess of a superhero. And you basically go on Tanuki's adventures through Japan. And it's so much fun, but as you're reading it, you come to find that Arthur Graham just understands Japanese culture. He's been there. He understands the culture, the geography of the place. He's been to Japan, so he knows all about these tanukis and how they work with the culture and all that stuff, and kind of exploits that for a good time of a book in Tanuki Tango Overdrive. A little bit of trivia there. I like 2 bits of wonderful Tanuki trivia. One, in that Super Mario Brothers game where he turns into a raccoon, he doesn't turn into a raccoon. He turns into a tanuki. Who knew? Now you know. And second thing about tanukis that you really need to know is they have gigantic testicles. They have gigantic testicles. Okay? So there's that. There's Tanuki Tango Overdrive. But the other thing I want you to check out from Arthur Graham is a little bit more of a hidden gem, but something you should check out. It's a collection called Arthur Graham, The Rooster Republic Years. This baby, this little sweetheart right here, I've talked about the Tall Tales with Short Cocks anthology collection when I did a previous Bizarro book spotlight on Bizarro anthologies. The Tall Tales with Short Cocks anthologies are great ways to just treat yourself to what Bizarro fiction is. And what we have here in the Rooster Republic years from Arthur Graham, we have his stories in those Tall Tales with Short Cock books collected into one piece, chunky monkey book of a wonderful thing. These are his stories from Tall Tales with Short Cocks, versions 1, 3, and 4. My favorite one in here is called The Grocery List. It's my favorite because it is a prime example of great Bizarro fiction called The Grocery List. I don't want to spoil it too much, but it's sort of like we must have all been here. We're in the grocery store, and what the story is, you're in the grocery store, and the guy is making like an impromptu game show out of just being in the grocery store to unsuspecting contestants. And it's it's really bizarre. It sounds like a simple concept. I swear you must have all been there, just putting little games together in your head just to break up the monotony of grocery shopping. Arthur Graham does that in the Grocery List to a bizarre extreme. It's so much fun to read. Check out Arthur Graham's The Rooster Republic years, and check out Arthur Graham's Tanuki Tango Overdrive. Tanukis with big balls, because they got the biggest balls of them all. And Zongers, thank you so much for checking out this month's Bizarro Book Spotlight with Arthur Graham, Tanuki Tango Overdrive, The Rooster Republic years. Please listen to Bizzong every Monday on Project Entertainment Network, and we will see you, VIP Patreon contributors, next month.